God of War Ragnarok might be one of the best 9th generation games I've ever played. The story is more complex and it's more of a father and son relationship type story, and it's really cool and it's really emotional. The opening for this game is just so goddamn cool. One minute you're fighting a bear, the next minute you're fighting fucking Thor. Now that's pretty fucking badass. Even if you're new to God of War, I really don't think you need to experience the other games to play this one. The story of God of War Ragnarok is more complex, but you'll get used to it very quickly. The story just moves like a movie. It's all very subtle and very deep and fucking brutal. The story is just like water. It flows. Every single character feels like a person. Even the bad guys like Thor has some redeeming values to him. This game definitely feels like a movie, and I know Sony games have a tough reputation of being like these big ass movies. That honestly doesn't bother me. I mean, the story in this game is very top tier. Character development has vastly improved from the first game. The characters have these deep backstories about what they want to be, the struggles they go through. Like, for example, Thor's daughter, she wants to be a Valkyrie, but her mom says she can't. So she practices and trains, hoping she'll be like one. Moments like those are really interesting. And the characters can be really funny as well.
Take this.
What is it?
A fine. Hygiene code violation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All-Father's given name, and, for fucking up my desk! Pay it at your leisure. Get out of my office.
Oh!
That's it! That's it! Good! Now, release!
Oh! Still unpleasant.
See? No permanent damage.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck. Kratos, throw me at him. Horns first. Case you takes a joke, you old goat.
There's a sweet and subtle romance between Atreus and Agrabota, and it's kind of sweet how they talk to each other. It feels very genuine. Christopher Judge and Sonny Solgen, they really put their effort into the characters. Kratos and Atreus have so much depth, life, and personality to them. Even the side characters are really cool. You know, you got the badass black dude with the bow, the dwarves, they're hysterical. This white guy. There's even a talking squirrel in the game, which is kind of cute.
Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
So overall, story's good. Now let's get to the gameplay, man. This game's combat is fucking brutal. I mean, damn. The gameplay is perfect. It's challenging, but it's not frustrating. It's the perfect measurement of balance. There are so many crazy bosses and encounters to fight, and they're fun, they're challenging, they're exciting, and it makes the gameplay all the more special. For example, I'm fighting a big ass fucking dragon. And then I'm fighting a ghost. And here's my favorite one. I'm fighting a fucking rhino. And this is just one of my most unique gaming experiences I've ever played. So here I am thinking I completed the mission, right? And then all of a sudden, a big ass fucking lizard just came out of nowhere. Surprises like that instantly makes boss fights way more fun to fight. You also have your old abilities from the first game and new ones as well, and all of them are extremely fun. There's a new feature in the game where if you hold the triangle button, it can make your frostbite pickaxe more stronger and more powerful. They improved the rage mechanic where instead of just punching guys all day, you can either heal yourself or you can do this badass trick. Combos take skill and effort. Every combo that you use is like another layer of spice with your combat. It's just so incredible. And a lot of these boss fights are tough as shit, especially with New Game Plus. But when you finally beat that boss fight after so many tries and errors, it feels genuinely rewarding. Atreus is a good character, but in terms of playing as him, he's alright. He's not as gory or cool as Kratos, but he gets the job done, and he's a pretty useful character in his own right. My problem with Atreus' sections is just the constant padding of just like, you spend way too much time in Agraboda's yard. And I know it's because of the story, but like, when you drag me out of shit like this for this shit, I mean, don't get me wrong, the game is phenomenal, it's great, but like, it's kind of jarring. Atreus' dialogue can sometimes just make you groan.
Everything's okay, right? Yeah, I'm just in a magical force that shouldn't exist. Talking to another giant and she's... yeah.
The climbing is so boring. Not only that, there's too much of it. There's a whole entire section where Atreus has to climb up Donald Trump's wall to get to Odin's penthouse. It's insane. You can do cool stuff like this and this to make climbing more fun, but the traversal still sucks. The puzzles, they ain't too bad. They're pretty fun and unique. Sometimes the characters can just unnecessarily hold your hand through the puzzle like, oh, shoot there, father, or shoot there. And it kind of ruins the magic of solving a puzzle by yourself, but honestly, for me, I can just turn the volume down. It's fine. The game looks so stunning. Every realm is just filled to the brim with amazing photo geometry, with absolute superb lighting. There's a crazy amount of vegetation and wildlife. You just can't help but feel immersed after you look at these beautiful, gorgeous ass vistas. Like, damn! The graphics and art style absolutely carried this game, with visuals that look like it's from a graphic novel. Every realm, every room you go to has a large variety of texture and detail. This game really shows how games have become more of an art form rather than just a random piece of entertainment. I mean, look how well shot this scene is. Look at the detail on the character models. Look at the production value. Look at the cinematography. It looks like an actual movie. The amazing visuals on top of good world building help makes the game feel more alive. Overall, God of War Ragnarok is an amazing, story-driven action game that takes chances and risks. It's a technological and artistic thrill ride. Combat is amazing. It's always on your toes. The story is amazing. It always keeps you engaged. The characters are likable. The abilities are amazing. The worlds are just packed with detail and life. The death animations are cool and badass. It's creative, it's fun, it's immersive. Customizing your character and making yourself stronger is awesome. The DualSense are incredible. This game might make you laugh, this game might make you cry. This game will have your hands glued to the DualSense controller until you're done with everything in the game. God of War Ragnarok gives the conclusion to the God of War universe a grand finale. This game is a masterpiece and it's one of the best games of all time. Holy fuck, what a game.